tune in. This is the Classified Showbiz right here, and I'm so ready and so eager for this interview because this one got his chance, but I'm gonna calm him down. So this is the Classified Showbiz right here. As I said, I have this is how you people are going to know him. He's a photographer right now. He's into music too. Awuku photos. There's a former photographer of Shatta Wale right here. Awuku, how are you? You're Kobina, right?
Yeah, Kobina.
When it comes to Kobina people, they are my people, but I'm scared of them. Yeah. So they have this notion about, photographers being womanizers and all that. Is it true?
Depends on who the photographer is.
But some of our photographers want to rig ass.
Oh, what's the what will baby say? You must be having photos. That's for those that manage to get to that point. I mean, I think it's just like every other profession. Definitely you meet people.
Okay. So that you feel that notion is wrong?
Yeah, it is, because it's cut across.
Okay.
It's a war thing. It's not just photography.
Okay.
I mean, it could be a TV presenter as well.
Oh, me, I just sit in my corner and just be asking my questions, or I present to something, and that is it. So how long have you been doing this? So looking at the time frame, it's over 10 years, right?
Professionally, I think 12 years.
12 years?
Yeah, professionally 12 years.
Okay. So looking at when you started and now, are you making money out of it?
Here and there. I think it depends on what you want to do as a photographer, right? So there's various, should I say, departments in photography.
Okay.
You could just do concerts, you could just do events,
okay.
you could just do portraits.
Okay.
And each of them have their own market.
Okay.
Or you could just combine all of it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so there's money, there's space, there's art, there's space. You just need to understand what you're doing.
Okay. Okay. I understand you. The most interesting part about your journey is about your former boss, Shatta Wale. How did you meet him?
How did I meet? I think I reached out to Julio. At that time, Julio was his manager. We were just about to have the After the Storm concert at the Independence Act.
Okay.
So I reached out to Julio and I said, do you guys have photography plans? And he said, hey, we've been looking for you all this while. I said, oh, that's nice.
Okay.
And from there we had a conversation, and even before the After the Storm concert, they asked me to come shoot Shatta at the Guinness. There was a Guinness event at the World Trade Center at that time.
Okay.
And then from there we started shooting it.
Okay. So you guys signed a contract. You were the official photographer for Shatta Wale, right?
Yes, I was, but it wasn't
on contract base.
Contract.
Yeah, okay.
It was more like so mainly I went in for that day.
Okay.
Independence Art Day, and then I spoke to them and said, you know what?
Still talking about your journey with Shatta Wale and all that. So you guys finalized everything, and within what space do you guys work? As in the year?
I think 4.5 years maybe.
From which year to which year?
That'll be from 2016 to I think 2021.
Okay.
2020. I think 2020.
2021. Okay. So Shatta being a very vocal person, very audible, controversial. He doesn't hide his feeling and everything. How was working with him like?
Fun.
Fun?
Yeah.
It wasn't tough?
No, it was fun.
Maybe you're human. You might make a mistake along the way. How does he carry that?
Just like you see him carry it all the time. If you make a mistake, of course he needs to talk about it, just like every other person.
Okay.
And what makes it goes out of control is how you take it.
Okay.
So if you decide to take it in good faith, that's good. You guys all move on. If you want to go to war about it, then that's what it is.
Okay, so there's never been a point in your, working with Shatta you feel maybe he has gone over the board, he has said something like, there you go again. It's you.
That's to me, or as in something that he said?
As to you.
To me?
Yeah.
No, I think, like I said, it was fun.
Okay.
Those were some of the best days of my photography career.
Okay.
And if he said something, then it probably means I did something.
Right.
Like I could give you an if you have time.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, we do have time.
Like,
say it all.
There was one time we were shooting at Prom.
Okay.
And then we went there for a video shoot. And while we were shooting, I think we had run out of water. Okay. So I got the road manager's car to go get some water. Okay. And when I came back, he was upset. He was furious.
So you left the set.
Yes, but his reason was that there was a pack of Storm Energy in the trunk, and then they needed it for the video shoot. Okay. That's one. Okay. I was supposed to be there taking behind the scenes shots of the whole thing. That's two. And the third one was I actually kept long when I was going to get the water, because I didn't even know where to get water. I was just roaming around. Now, you tell me if you're on a job and this happens and then the person talks about it. You need to assess yourself and ask, okay, what I did, does it even make sense? And then he was right, because I delayed the shoots and all that, and then he didn't talk about it like, you know, he just said, we need these things to work. This is why we are here. Okay. So let's sort this out first before any other thing. And I took that in good faith. And that's what it should be. And
you worked on yourself, right?
Yeah. So I don't think since then I ever left whilst we were on set or anything. You know, it's that's how it is.
So you've been working with Shatta for almost 5 years. Why were you sacked?
I wasn't sacked.
Why were you replaced?
I wasn't replaced.
You were replaced with manual photography.
No, he was there. When I was there, he was there.
What happened? And you're not working with Shatta anymore?
Oh, it was time for me to move on, I think, career-wise. Yeah, I had other plans that I wanted to pursue.
Do you feel your photography was only centered around Shatta and the Shatta movement?
No.
You weren't going for any other thing? Because when I check your Instagram, it seems your photos is just Shatta, like you are.
No, so I have some manifest down there. I have some
I've seen other
I have some Sarkodias.
I've seen other celebrities.
I didn't mention them.
Good. But you're known for, you know, being Shatta's photographer.
Yeah.
But if I feel your photography life was centered around only him.
No, there was a part like that 4 or 5 years that was centered, mostly around him, because for me, I didn't just see it as photography. I saw it as a project for a photographer. Like, okay, this is my project. I'm going to document this guy's life within this space and let people see him differently. Let people see things from an angle they are not used to. And that was it. But even during those times, I still shot for other artists. I shot for SAC around that time. I shot R2Bs a couple of times. I think even around that time, I shot for Stoneboy.
So you've done your photography thing for a couple of people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying you're clearing the air right now that you weren't sacked from the Shatta camp. Manual photography didn't take over your job.
He can't replace me. If he could replace me, he would still be there.
So what are you saying, right? What are you insinuating right now, that manual photography doesn't work with Shatta anymore?
I don't know. You tell me.
You said he could be there. This is a
yeah, but I don't. You don't see him. You don't see him shooting Shatta. You don't see him. We both basically worked with Shatta before. Yeah, you can say that. But I don't see. Shatta had a show not long ago. I didn't see photos from Manuel.
Okay. So how do you feel when you weren't working with Shatta anymore and Manuel took over?
Like I said, I was there when he came.
Okay.
So I saw him. There's nothing to feel. I felt like sorry, excuse me.
That's fine.
I felt like he could do better. Like coming from an artistic point of view. Um, you don't photograph somebody like Shatta and distort certain features on him. You are ruining the art. You are ruining his personality. You don't do that.
Okay. So you were cool with Manuel taking over and everything, right?
Yeah, I was cool with him shooting alongside me, just like so many other photographers that I've met at events, and I'm cool with them. Hey, if I find something wrong with how you're doing it, I'll reach out to you and tell you, I think you could do it this way, you could do it this way.
But you heard the news that you were sacked.
Yeah, I heard it.
You heard it?
Yeah.
And what do you have to say to
Nothing.
people?
That's just people saying what they want to say. I can't go around having to, oh, this station says Awuku was sacked, and I call in, nah, I wasn't sacked. This person says, nah, I don't have that energy.
Okay. So, looking at your demeanor and everything, would you say you're a cool person? You're calm? You're collected?
I think you would have to decide that.
yeah. Because I just want to get that answer.
Because if you ask me, I'll tell you I'm the coolest person you would ever know in your life. But then you would feel otherwise, unless you actually know me, and then you get to decide if I'm actually the coolest person.
Okay. So what happened between you and Kobby?
Oh, that issue. I think it's unfortunate that issue happened. More so, it's unfortunate that it had to be him. And I actually wish we could have sorted it out and not let it spill out like it did. But it's unfortunate it happened that way, and yeah, honestly, if there's a way we could fix it, I'll be glad we fixed it.
So do you want to apologize to him publicly?
Do you want to apologize to him publicly? No. I can just stand up and apologize to him for what exactly? Because I think what happened was everything happened so fast, right? Like I heard you mentioning, say just before I came on, and it happened so fast. It happened like maybe at dawn, and we got to the hotel, and maybe within an hour or two, it was already around the hotel. By morning time, it was on all the blogs, it was on all the news, and so the moment I realized it was on all the blogs and all the news, I stopped. I didn't want to put in any effort to try and fix it because I really wasn't going to play there.
But why did you slap him?
If you put it that way, you sound like he was just there and I slapped him. Have you been to a Shatta concert before?
What happened?
Now you need to ask, have you been to a Shatta concert before?
I have.
Yeah, so somebody hits me backstage, I hit them back. We get to the hotel, Chris Connie says, hey, did you slap Kobby? I'm like, who? He says, Kobby. I'm like, bro, somebody hit me at the event, I hit them back. That was it. And next thing I know, it's on all the blogs.
Okay, so you weren't aware that it was Kobby? You weren't aware it was
No, I wasn't aware it was Kobby.
So later on that you found that it was him.
Yeah.
Why didn't you approach him to kind of explain
Like
things?
I said, by that time it was already on all the blogs, it was everywhere. Everybody was talking about it. On radio in Takoradi, that morning my brother called me. It was like, because my brother is in Takoradi, it's like, they're calling your name on radio and stuff like that. And, sorry. And I feel like if it was something that he wanted me to know what was going on, he was in Takoradi at that time. We could have just sat down and sorted it out.
But at the end of the day, the slap came from you.
Yeah, I also got hit. Why are you not talking about mine?
He hit you?
Yeah, he hit me first.
Where?
He hit me on my shoulder first.
On your shoulder?
Yeah.
So you just turned around to...
I didn't turn around. I was standing. And somebody came from the dark and he hit me. So I defended myself.
You just had to retaliate with a slap.
I defended myself.
You defended yourself?
Yep.
It was a defense.
Yes.
But Kobby in an interview said you would have to explain to him why that happened.
Oh, I don't owe him an explanation.
You don't owe him an explanation?
Yeah, if he wanted an explanation, he could have gotten it in Takoradi. Could have gotten it any other day before even going to the press. But it's very obvious he wanted to milk it as much as he wants, as much as he can, because it's been how many years now, and every year he goes on tour with it. Every year he's on tour from this station to the next one. Hey, Awuku slapped me. Hey, Awuku slapped me.
Okay.
But we could have just sat down and spoken about it, like reasonable people, and then if that failed, then you could go ahead with your tour.
Okay.
But hey, following morning, just in a few hours, there was a tour with a slap, tour du slap. I'm like, what is this? I'm not about to join you do that.
Okay. Okay, I get it. Okay, you've cleared the air about that. So talking about right now, you've switched into doing music. How? Why? Explain it to me.
So music is something that's been around me. I've been around music all my life. As a child, I always woke up to music. Every single day of my life, I woke up to music.
Okay.
And music's been like my constant escape. So I think when I stopped working with Shatta, I decided to put things on hold in my life, and
when it comes to the photography,
everything I was doing, and then figure out what direction I was going, what I wanted to work on. During those times, that was when I started writing, because I had never written music. I had never done anything music related for myself. So
who inspired your music career? Who inspired it?
I think the inspiration came from myself, my quest to find a different version of myself that I had neglected for so long. And then, now you want to do music. What kind of music are you gonna do?
Exactly, I was about to ask that. What kind of music do you do?
So I do more of hip hop. I do more of rap now. But then that's not what I've limited myself. That's what I'm putting out now. But I've spanned from Afrobeat to high life, and then but I do a lot of rap.
So the name is still gonna stay Kobby Awuku, right?
Yeah, Awuku.
Okay, Awuku. Just the Awuku.
Just the Awuku.
Okay, that's amazing. So if Shatta used to call you back that, Awuku, like forget everything that happened, let's rework again, would you do it?
I would have loved to, but like now I'm on a different path.
But I feel you kind of have a soft spot for Shatta.
No, so before I started working, no, don't say a soft spot. I was a fan. I'm still a fan. Before I started working with him, even while I was working with him, I was a fan. So those ones are always there.
It's gonna still SM for life.
For life is for life. Always.
Okay, I guess it. So if he calls you for a rework, would you do it? Yes or no?
I still have work with Shatta.
Okay, you're not answering.
No, let me.
Yes or no? I want this. Yes, no. Which?
So your question is very broad. It's vague.
No, it's not vague.
So when you say as what, a photographer?
Yes.
I'll be very picky.
Picky in what sense?
So
if Shatta is to call you, this is my question. If Shatta is to call you, that Awuku, let's rework. Let's do what we used to do before. Would you go or not? Yes or no?
No. For what we used to do before, no. It could still be what we used to do before, but maybe on different terms.
Maybe on a better space.
Yeah, probably on different terms.
Okay. I think we have to go check out Awuku's new song. The new song. Let's talk about it. What's it?
So it's called "Let Me In."
Let you in? Hey, we should not watch it.
Nah, so let me in. More like like Ghana music. Like as much as a lot of people know me, they don't know me as somebody who does music. And "Let Me In" is not just about asking people to let me into the music space, but then it's a song I wrote when I was going through things, you can say midlife crisis, trying to figure out where my next step is, what I've been going through and stuff like that. So "Let Me In" was just me pouring my heart out about.
So is it a love song or which?
No, it's not a love song. It's
hey, but when you say "Let Me In," it means a lot to Awuku.
I don't know what it means to you, but "Let Me In" just means, okay, can you guys just open the door and let me come in?
Okay,
that's what I mean.
okay. So I'm innocent.
I like to believe you.
Oh, Awuku, please. So I'm talking about your music career. How's the journey been like? Because, breaking into the industry is not child's play.
At all.
Yeah. Do you think you're getting recognized for that?
Yeah, I am. It's a gradual process,
Okay.
especially for somebody that has never done music before.
So, okay.
My first music was probably, I think, 2 years ago or 3
Okay.
years ago.
Okay.
It was called Monster Out,
Mm-hmm.
and for other 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably got like maybe 200 people listening to it.
Okay.
And this one, this Let Me In has like maybe that same number, but then in like a period of maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And well, it's not so great. Like, I'm really excited about it.
Okay. Let's see how the journey goes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you have to say to people watching you out there? Since for life is for life, what do you have to say? Like, tell us, what do you have to say to people out there? Any shout-outs or anything?
Yeah, I just want to say that for a long time, too many people have always been so strong on keeping me in a certain box.
Okay.
Like, you belong here,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't work for me.
Okay.
So they should just calm down and let me explore this whole journey. But then they should move together with me, along with me. I really appreciate everybody's support wherever it comes from, and then we can just grow together.
Okay. Okay. So where can we follow you? Because this is the Awuku photos that I see.
Yeah. So I have Awuku Music, Awuku_music.
Okay.
On Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly, and of course Facebook as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's much.
I think we have to call you inside the studio again, where we have, an in total of so many things that I wouldn't ask. Our time is fast spent and we have to go. But thank you so much for coming inside the studio.
Okay, can I say one thing? Let me wish my little sister a happy birthday.
Oh,
so because today is
you can
29th.
say it to your
So Anna, today is her birthday, is 29th, and because we don't celebrate your birthdays often, just want to wish you a happy birthday and enjoy life, be happy.
Oh, that's amazing. So that was cool right there. Right now, he's into photography and that of music. So this has been the Classified Showbiz right here. Too bad we spent a little time of your time and all that. So tomorrow will be coming your way with the Friday edition of the Classified Showbiz, where I usher you into the weekend. I'll be bringing you our top 5 trending music videos of the week, and a whole lot will be happening tomorrow. Tune in 2 p.m. with myself, Rabno Unbreakable. You can call me Unbreakable for sure. I want to send a big shout out to my my crew, my cameraman, my production team, my producer, my boss, and everyone who made this show a good one, I must say. So we're coming way same time tomorrow, 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. My name is Rabno Unbreakable. You can call me Unbreakable for sure. Peace out.
On the beat.